Hello everyone, welcome to today's crime scene. Lao Zhang's enjoying noodles when Liang Daijun suddenly shows up. Suddenly, a bright ice blade gleam flashes. Lao Zhang realizes the killer's nearby, but he is no weapon awkward. Lao Zhang opts not to confront, leaves, and goes to a dance hall to avoid trouble. What a smart cookie. In dim light, he escapes and unexpectedly finds Liang Daijun's hideout, like a treasure hunt. Now, Lao Zhang knows Liang Daijun is working at a transport yard, where the missing corpses are hidden. It's like a nightmare come to life. As Lao Zhang stealthily observes, he uncovers the secret of Heavenly Girl's flower show. What an eye-opener. On the overpass, Liang Daijun tosses the body parts onto passing trains, and Lao Zhang follows closely. It's more thrilling than an action movie. Suddenly, he recalls something, rushes to the station, and yells a cursed name. Hilarious. Comrade Liang Daijun, someone's looking for you. That scared him off in a flash. Lao Zhang's a real trickster. Eagerly chasing the figure, he trips due to inactivity, landing flat on his face. What a blunder. Excited, Lao Zhang reports to his boss, but he just sits there with a cold expression. What a stoic. Lao Zhang is asked to be the negotiator, trying to set a trap for Liang Daijun. His serious demeanor rivals any actor's performance. He says Liang Daijun was a mover, used a driver to dispose bodies. Wilder than a movie. Wu Zhizhen is in tears, sensing that things are about to go south. It's a real emotional whirlwind. She finally reveals the truth from that year. Oh, what a heavy secret it is. Back in 1999, during her first gunfight, she accidentally shot someone. Quite the nail bite. She even devised a plan so I'd never catch him. What a clever strategy. Though Liang Daijun's identity is gone, he haunts her like a ghost, keeping things chaotic. I feel like I'm hanging out with a living dead person. Lao Zhang realizes how many secrets this woman holds inside. Her husband has been on the run for 5 years. He's so alert that he doesn't suspect her at all. It's just on placing her husband's warm hand, she chooses to pull away, making it a scene most people wouldn't believe. On the street, Liang Daijun tries to hold hands, but his wife cleverly dodges. It's like a game of you buy cigarettes at the store only to be caught by the police. What a tragedy. He runs for his life, but the cops are all around. It's like being in a high-octane action movie. To avoid implicating his wife, he sacrifices everything for her. And that's where the tragedy unfolds. Wu Zhizhen wraps herself up and cries. When she finally sheds her husband, she feels even worse, a tug of war in her heart. Although the case is cracked, Lao Zhang lingers around her like an invisible guardian. Liang Daijun's death is an accident. He tries to comfort her, but reality is too harsh. When they return to the dry cleaners, the sheriff has been waiting there forever. He wants the ashes they buried before, but the woman adamantly claims it was tossed into the river. It's laughable and sad. Lao Zhang knows it's a lie, so he asks the boss about the coat Wu Zhizhen ruined in 1999 and discovers a new lead. After finding a business card, he realizes it's not the coat's owner, leading him to another. At the nightclub, the lady boss admits it's her husband Liang King's coat. Things just got a lot messier. She said her husband met a woman back in 1999 and then he vanished without a trace. Hearing this, Lao Zhang has a light bulb moment and rushes to find Wu Zhizhen to continue the investigation. He takes Wu Zhizhen to an amusement park, and while they ride the Ferris wheel, she seems to be lost in thought. Lao Zhang slowly lifts his hand, as if unveiling all disguises. A psychological game awaits. Wu Zhizhen suddenly dives into Lao Zhang's arms, her eyes full of resilience. She's seeking refuge with her very being. Lao Zhang knows in his heart that the truth behind all this is anything but simple. The shadows of the past linger here. Now, tell me directly, and don't tell anyone else in the future. That's some solid advice. You need to be more proactive. He's almost ready to spill the secrets, holding on to Wu Zhizhen's heart tight. The ashes of Liang King are buried under the big tree. What a shocking twist. The relationship seems to grow closer, and Wu Zhizhen spills all her secrets, leaving Lao Zhang speechless. Will we meet tonight? Lao Zhang naturally lies, and the moment Wu Zhizhen steps out, the police catch her. What a plot twist. The evidence is overwhelming, and her husband is truly absurd. Once isn't enough, we need 2 or 3. You're all living Lei Fengs. But Liang Daijun's the one dragged in. He would sacrifice his whole life for me. This bizarre confession leaves everyone in shock. What a surprise. Yushin recalls the fear and guilt back then, feeling completely powerless and filled with resentment. At the police station's victory banquet, Lao Zhang's called, and his help's indispensable.